with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the BooneTV Buzz, Iowa High School's most watched high school news show.
As graduation approaches, many seniors are looking forward to their next chapter. For Braden, it's a moment to reflect on years of dedication on and off the field. Known around the school for his strong work ethic and leadership, Braden has earned the respect of his peers and teachers.
After high school, I'm going to attend Iowa State University, and I'm going to major in graphic design. I've been doing that here for 2 years, and I just really enjoyed it.
One of Braden's teachers describes him as a hardworking and motivated student who always gives his best effort.
In graphic design, Braden does really well on everything we have him do, but he also likes to find ways to improve his project that I don't ask him to. So he'll go online and he'll look at tutorials and just does a great job of trying to go above and beyond the expectations.
Outside of the classroom and sports, Braden has also built strong friendships that have made his high school experience unforgettable.
Probably we had a game this year where me and him were both going on a run, and we were just passing back and forth, and it was really good, and he almost scored, and I thought we had a good connection there. So
maybe like our Wisconsin Dells basketball trip, that was really fun. We got to play a lot of basketball together, go to the water park together, so that was really fun.
Braden also had some advice for incoming freshmen. Drawing from his own experience, he hopes to encourage younger students to make the most of their time in high school.
Get involved in activities. It's always nice to meet new people and explore your interests, and high school is the perfect time to do that.
Braden's story is a reminder that success doesn't come easy. It's earned through effort, perseverance, and a positive attitude. As he gets ready to take the next step beyond high school, there's no doubt he'll bring the same drive and dedication to whatever path he chooses, whether on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Braden has proven that hard work truly makes a difference. This is Cole Christensen from BooneTV, and as always, roll doors.
For 70 years, Godzilla has been considered one of the greatest movie monsters of all time. Even if you never watched a Godzilla movie before, you still most likely know what Godzilla is. Godzilla has had over 38 films throughout the years, and I love every single one of them, except these. I don't like these. But if I had to pick which Godzilla film was my number one favorite, it would have to be Godzilla Final Wars. Godzilla Final Wars came out in 2004 and is highly underrated in my opinion. This film features a great plot and has some awesome kaiju fights. The characters are very likable, and this film also features one of my favorite human characters from any Godzilla film ever, Douglas Gordon. He is both insanely funny and cool. The best part of this movie is definitely the kaiju fights. Godzilla in this film is a beast. He takes on almost all of his enemies from his past films and beats almost all of them easily. This film also has great background music for the fights. The final fight of this film is probably my favorite kaiju fight in any Godzilla film. Godzilla's design in the movie is also my favorite Godzilla design ever. I honestly think this movie deserves a 5 out of 5. Actually, no, a 6 out of 5. This movie is such an underrated gem. And that's all for my video about Godzilla Final Wars. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.
Boone High School has many options for elective classes. One option for juniors and seniors is Ag Business. Ag Business is a one-semester DMAT class taught by Mr. Fitzgerald.
Ag Business Management is a one-semester class that's available to junior and senior students at Boone High School. This is kind of our capstone or one of our more advanced courses that we offer in the Ag program. The class really focuses on what it takes to run and operate a business. So we learn about how businesses are set up and structured. We do a lot of work with financials. And then kind of the final component of the class is to actually create a business plan. So students put together an idea for a business and plan it all out so that they could actually go start it someday in the future if they choose.
Ag Business class will help students in the real world.
I hope to take away, since I'm going into an agribusiness major at Iowa State, then this will help me take a step in the right direction and really learn all the financials and aspects that I need to for that major.
What I hope to take away from the class is knowledge that I can take back to help run my own farm someday and be able to reference something from this class that I've learned.
The ag business class really is valuable for students because even if they're gonna, own a business someday, or maybe not own their own business, they learn just how to manage money, how to make a budget, how to plan expenses, and how to manage those finances. So they can take the business financial skills and apply that to their own life, just in their own personal lives with money.
There are many fun parts in this class.
My favorite part of the class is learning more about operating a business and being more proficient with that.
My favorite part of this class is the hands-on work and getting to work with a bunch of aspects of business.
If you plan on having a business someday or just want more knowledge, I would recommend Ag Business class to everyone. This has been Matt Fitzgerald with BooneTV.
On Friday, May 9th, the Boone boys tennis team traveled to North Polk for the North Polk Invite versus Indianola, Southeast Polk, and North Polk. In singles, Wes Van Pelt finished third, winning 2 out of his 3 matches, beating Huther of North Polk and Cal Jordan of Boone, and losing to the eventual runner-up. Cal Jordan finished 4th out of 8, beating DeWall from Indianola and losing to the number 1 player in the state, Easton Moon, and to his own teammate, Wes Van Pelt. On the doubles side, the team with Braxton Sproul and Patrick Hauser finished 4th out of 8 in close matchups, beating a North Polk team and losing to 2 Southeast Polk teams in very close matches. The team of Devin Sobal and Tyler Lindahl finished first, dominating every single matchup, versus 2 Southeast Polk teams and an Indianola team. As a team, Boone won the meet with 18 points, and with that win, Boone won all of their invitationals this season as they prepare to become a state qualifier for another consecutive year.
What's up, Boone High? I'm Jace Barrick, and welcome back to What's the Deal? Have any of you seen the videos on TikTok where students light their Chromebook on fire? Well, if you haven't, there is a new trend going around on TikTok where people shove lead up their Chromebooks to set it ablaze. It's gotten so bad that several schools in Connecticut were evacuated because some Chromebooks blew up, and has been all over the news. It is not even specifically constrained to Chromebooks, as plenty more people have been sticking metal in outlets as well. So, what's the deal, Boone High? What do you think, and why is this trend getting so big?
I think it's pretty dumb. Like, you're just ruining other people's Chromebooks and then ruining your own and then ruining it for like everyone else if they won't get a Chromebook now because you're ruining it for everyone. And then I think people are doing it just because they think it's funny, and I think that just shows the maturity of like what other people are.
I think it's bad because it could ruin the Chromebooks and there's no point of doing it.
I think people do it so they don't have to do their schoolwork and just not have fun on their Chromebooks, I guess.
I think it's pretty funny, but me personally, I wouldn't do it because it's probably not the smartest idea because it's not really your property and you'd have to pay for it if you set it on fire. And it could cause damage to the school. And then, did I answer the second question?
What do I think about it? I think it's honestly just stupid, and the reason they do it is just to get attention. Because they think just lighting stuff on fire is really cool.
Oh, well, I think it's pretty stupid, to be honest. They're just doing it because they want to be part of a trend.
I think it is very, very, very uneducated thing to do. People who do it, I think, are committing blasphemous things. That is terrible. Lighting their Chromebook on fire. I might try to do that, actually.
Hopefully, no one here at Boone will stick lead inside their Chromebook, or stick anything in there in general. Otherwise, your Chromebook might end up looking like this, or this, or this. This has been Jace Barrick with BooneTV. Roll doors.
Noel Malin is a sophomore here at Boone High School. Today, we'll be taking a look into his life and learning more about him. To begin, let's see what sort of activities he's involved in this school year.
I'm involved in football, track, I go to FCA meetings, and I do the lights for the play and the musical.
Track is a great sport. Let's see how the season has gone and some of Noel's goals for the rest of the season.
It's been all right. A lot of meets have gotten canceled, so I haven't been able to get a ton of times on paper. But now that it's warming up and we're getting closer to conferences, I wanna just keep PRing. We're close to breaking the school record for the shuttle hurdle, so I want to get that completed and hopefully qualify for state.
Noel seems like a great guy. Let's see what his classmates think about him.
In 10 years, I see Noel in a hospital working a physical therapy job, or even in his own physical therapy spot, just continuing to work hard.
Right now, Noel is in some DMAC health midterm classes, and so I see him being a solid physical therapist or a doctor of some sorts. And I just think he's going to have a really successful career. Noel's a very hard-working, very dedicated individual. He's one of my best friends. He always works hard to make sure that he's always there for me. And so I think he's going to have a solid job, and he's just going to be a very dedicated individual to his family and to his schooling and to his career.
As a sophomore, a lot of people don't know exactly what they're going to do after high school. But let's see what he's got planned so far.
My current plans for my post-high school career, I really want to be a physical therapist, so I plan to go to a private school, probably here in Iowa, get the 4 years of undergrad, and then transition into a physical therapy school. I've been talking about doing some mentorships here at Boone Hospital with Ethan Patterson, and I'm excited for it.
Thank you for tuning into this feature of Noel Malin. This has been Gabe Van Dyke with BooneTV.